round 2 on the sheet aluminum for the centerboard. When we arrived in Woburn the last time on the return trip from the Cape, even though I, over the phone, talked to the girl and had her repeat it twice, I repeated it twice and made sure that she wrote it down. She wrote it down wrong. She ordered 1/4 inch cut. Well, obviously that's not going to do the trick. So anyway, I got there and they tried to sell me some 5/8, and I was a little nervous about 5/8 because I've only got just so much width on that centerboard slot. So anyway, long and short of it is, instead of being $40.78, which was the original amount that they quoted me, now because they've had to order it out of Albany and get it shipped in, they're charging me $148, and so there it is. That's the amount that I'm going to end up having to pay for the sheet aluminum, and I'm kind of back to square one compared to what I was getting quoted a long time ago. So, but today's the day. It's in, it's done. It's down there waiting for us in Woburn, and we're going to head out before too long here, make the trip down to Woburn to pick it up, grab some lunch at Bertucci's, I guess, and then get headed back up here. And Lord willing, by next week maybe I'll get a start on trying to cut out my new centerboard. And thanks to Peter Schermerhorn, who sent me the template, I'm good to go. I can go ahead and get started on that right away. But anyway, that's the long story. I was so disappointed and so kind of, put out with them because, I mean, oh yeah, we got your medal already. Yeah, it's all set. And we got there, and they showed me this sheet of skinny aluminum, and it wasn't even 1/4 inch. It was not even that. It was just really thin stuff. Okay, it was just sitting out there, and they said, yeah, there it is. I said, that's not what I'm looking for. I need 1/2 inch. So square one. We're starting all over again. They've got it. But I'm going to end up having to pay $148 and change. So anyway, hey, going to be a long trip. We'll document this a little bit on the trip into Woburn. Here, nightmare getting in here. Coming down from the north, we missed our turn. Anyway, we're here, and just paid for my almost $150 sheet of aluminum. Now I'm going to drive around the back and pick it up. So anyway. The long ordeal is over. Looking forward to getting this thing in the trunk, getting it home, and getting started on my new centerboard. It's finally here, and these two guys right here, thank you very much. These are the guys that helped me out. They were right the first time. The girl in the office just got totally wrong. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys. I really appreciate your help on it. You're going to be on my YouTube channel.
All right, no problem.
Catch you later, guys. Hey, thanks. This is just what we have to put up with on coming all the way down to Woburn, Massachusetts. It's good old Massachusetts traffic. Anyway, be glad to get home to Vermont. Yesterday we made the long, tedious trip down to Massachusetts, and it just reminded me of one thing. So glad I live in Vermont. The traffic was horrendous. We got turned around, missed our turn. Anyway, whatever. We're back, and here's the package. That they had shipped over from Albany, New York. And I'm going to go ahead and open this. And hang on just a minute. I'm going to set things up, so I'm going to open it while you watch, I guess, as it were. But anyway, whatever. It's it's 1/2 inch aluminum, and it's exactly the thing that I needed for the centerboard, except for one thing. They gave me the heavier the 6061 alloy, which is a harder alloy, but I've researched it and it looks like I am going to be able to cut it just fine with my jigsaw. So anyway, hang on just a minute. We'll get this thing open. Go ahead and unwrap it. Boy, this thing's banged up. Anyway, so let's go ahead and see if it's the right size. And I have no reason to doubt that it would be otherwise. And 4 feet right on the button, and 1 foot across exactly. Okay, somebody did their homework, and it's exactly the right size. It is 1/2 inch, And but it's I can never remember if it's a 6061 or 6160. Anyway, the whole point is that is the alloy. It's a harder alloy. But they sell carbide jigsaw blades, and so that's what I'm going to be doing with this. And anyway, one more little stop here, and I'm going to set up the template right alongside this. By the way, they had this sucker wrapped. I mean, it was multiple layers of cardboard to get this thing all wrapped up to be UPS. And by the way, there it is. UPS Metal Supermarkets Boston. So anyway, all right, hang on just a minute. Get this other part set laid out. There's the aluminum, and here is the pattern. And it's going to be interesting because it's the way that this is set up. It's, you know, there's a lot of cutting to do. And anyway, but it'll all get done. It'll all get done. So I'm not going to comment any more on this right now. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up, and we'll put this into a short video. And next step is going to be taking that pattern and putting onto that, and then cutting. So, all right, that's going to be a whole different video. For right now, we're just going to call it quits and wrap it up. We wrap this up. And anyway, my special thanks to Pablo and JC, who helped me the first time around, and they got it right, because they were given wrong material, went ahead and cut it exactly the size. It was exactly this size, but I mean, it was like a little slimsy, like 1/8 inch stuff when I got there that first time. Well, Pablo and JC, you guys did it right. And then when they discovered out in the office that they had written it all down wrong, they wanted to go ahead and cut me a piece of 5/8, which I ultimately rejected. But even there, I think it was Pablo went ahead and found some 5/8 and cut the 5/8 exactly the dimension. So anyway, Pablo and JC, thank you guys. You guys have a hard job out there in the metal shop, cutting all the stuff that you do, and with no air conditioning. So thanks, guys. Yeah, my hat's off to you. And me and Little Girl, thank you guys. Hey, have a great day. Bye.